Okay, please read these quotations and interpret them. Okay, Dasha?
Technology is the best when it brings people together.
Okay.
Technology is indeed best when it brings people together because it fosters connection, collaboration, and communication across distance and cultural barriers. Whether through social media, video conferencing, or collaborative tools, technology can enhance relationships, create communities, and involve shared experiences.
Okay, do you agree with her? Okay, great. The second quotation, who is Igor? Amir, please.
Technology is used for servant, but the danger and master by Christian Lost French.
Okay.
I understand it by the literal meaning because technology can be a servant for us. They can help us do a lot of things. For example, internet itself, it can help in our everyday life, in our communication. And when it's like that, it's our servant. But it can become master very easily when we become addicted to it. Addiction will just kill us and our health, and it will just make our life worse. So that's why technologies is a dangerous master.
Okay, okay. Do you agree with him?
Yes.
Yes. Vanya, how do you think? Are you technological addicted?
I think yes.
Yes. Almas, what about you?
Yes, indeed. I spend about 5-6 hours every day in my phone, which is one of the reasons why I am addicted to my phone.
Okay, thank you. I think you agree with me that most students are technologically addicted nowadays. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's pass to the next stage. Next stage, and please guess the theme of our lesson. Please pay attention to these 4 photos, to these 4 pictures, and guess the theme of our lesson. Amina?
Cities of the future.
Yes, the cities of the future. You are right, indeed. The theme of our lesson is the cities of the future. We are going to talk, now the next, we are going to talk, by the end of the lesson, we will be able to talk about everyday items connected with science and technology, understand the article about the future cities, and distinguish between first, second, zero, and third conditionals. Okay, now let's start. I wish you good luck, please, and let's start our lesson. Before starting our lesson, please open your books at page 111 and pay attention to the text Cities of the Future. Cities of this future. In this text, there are some words, maybe they are unfamiliar for you. Please pay attention to the whiteboard and repeat after me. Innovative. Solution. Rapid. Decline. Futuristic. Construction. Impact. Infrastructure. Citizen. Launch. Okay. Now next, the first exercise with these lexes is the following. Please open your cameras, screen the QR code, and let's do the imagine exercise. Let's do the imagine exercise. Okay. And start doing this exercise. Your task is to match the word and the definition. When you finish doing this exercise, your score will appear on the screen. Be attentive reading the definition. Some of them are very familiar because some words are synonyms here. Please be attentive. Okay, Anna has finished. Amir, Almas, Daria have finished. Okay. On the screen, you can see your scores. Mhm. 8 students are left. And please, students, don't forget to put your marks in your assessment list. Okay? In front of you are assessment lists. Don't put your marks. On the last column is the criteria of assessing yourself. Please don't put your marks after every stage of the lesson. Amina. Так, 5 students are left. Sophia. 4 students are left. Okay. Have you finished? Not yet. 4 students are left. Have you finished? Okay. 3 students are left. Andrei has finished.
Yes.
What about the rest? Okay. Okay. 3 of you. Have you finished? What about Diana? Diana, Adina, and? Okay, Diana and Adina. Okay. And for Anna, Almira, Amir, Almar, Ivan, Daria, Amina, Sophia, Veronica. You have the excellent marks. 10 points out of 10. Okay. And Diana, we are waiting for you. and yeah, have you finished? Okay, let's check. Okay, all of you have finished doing these exercises, and the first one was Anna. I can see that all of you know the definition of these words, know the meaning of these words. It's okay, it's great. Now let's pass to the to the next stage, and please pay attention to the text cities of the future. Please open your books at page 112. Okay, before reading this text, tell me please, how do you think, what is this text about? What is this text about? Okay, Amir?
I think, well, from the name itself, I can guess that it's about the cities of the future. Maybe something also connected to it, like the new technologies, new infrastructure, or something that can make people's life better.
Okay, Any ideas, please, Anya? Any ideas? How do you think, Anya? What is this text about? Okay, now please let's check if you are right. Your guessing is right. That's why let's do exercise number 2. Exercise number 2 at page 112. Okay, exercise 2, page 112. Please, you must put the following sentences into the gaps. Please put the following sentences into the gaps. For this purpose, I'll give you 2 or 3 minutes. It's not a very difficult exercise. That's why only 2-3 minutes will be necessary for you. It will be enough for you. Now, have you finished? Don't forget to put your marks, your self-assessment after each stage of the lesson. Don't forget. Criteria are on the list. According to this criteria, you must put your marks, put your assessment, or put your points. Have you finished? Yes, you have finished. Group number 1, have you finished?
Yes.
Group number 2 has also finished. Let's check, please. Let's check the exercise. Please pay attention to the text and check.
Track 3.30. Cities of the Future.
In the 1950s, only 750 million people lived in cities. In 2018, the world's cities were home to 4.2 billion people, which was about 55% of the population at the time. Scientists have estimated that by 2050, about 70% of the population will live in urban areas. But what will the cities of the future look like? If we don't do anything to prepare for this expansion, the cities of the future will be noisy, polluted, and overcrowded, says Dr. Stuart Smith, a scientist who specializes in urban geography. But it doesn't have to be like that. Governments around the world are already trying to come up with innovative solutions. There have been some success stories, and in my opinion, the most striking is that of Astana in Kazakhstan. Astana is one of the fastest growing cities in Central Asia. In the early 1990s, it was a small city with a population of about 280,000 people. Over the next 2 decades, it was completely rebuilt, becoming the new capital of Kazakhstan. Today, more than 1 million people live in the city. Such rapid growth is usually associated with a sharp decline in the quality of life, but this hasn't been the case in Astana. "I didn't think this was possible," says Dr. Smith. "If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. There are amazing futuristic buildings designed by world-famous architects, a lot of green spaces, a free Wi-Fi network, and a very efficient public transport system." So, what makes Astana different, and why has it been so successful? The answer is smart urban planning, according to Dr. Smith. Before construction began in the late 1990s, the government of Kazakhstan asked urban planners from all over the world to submit proposals for the new capital, and then chose the best one. Technology has played a major role too. In 2012, the authorities created an innovation organization called Astana Innovations. It has helped to develop urban planning tools, which predict the impact of new infrastructure on citizens' lives. In 2016, the Smart Astana app was launched. The app offers more than 100 services. For example, you can use it to order a taxi, buy tickets for a concert, make a doctor's appointment, receive notifications from school, write recommendations about public services, and much more. "It's brilliant," says Dr. Smith. "If I lived in Astana, I'd use it every day." I think European and American cities have a lot to learn from Astana. It truly is a city of the future.
Okay. Were you correct? Okay, what about you, Adina? Were you correct? Haven't you got any mistakes? Okay, it's a good job. Sophia, what about you? Haven't you got any mistakes? You haven't. Okay, it was a great job. Okay, thank you. Now, let's do the following exercise. Please pay attention to the whiteboard. There are all in all 5 sentences. Your task is find the sentences from the text proving the following statements. Okay, is it clear? You must find the sentences from the text proving these statements, this idea, having the same idea, the same meaning. Please, let's begin. The first sentence, read the first sentence.
In the middle of the 21st century, cities with less people than in the 21st century.
Okay, find the same idea and prove the same idea from this with a couple sentences from the text.
The time is 50. With 750 million people live in cities.
Is he right? Okay, it's a great job. Okay, the second statement, Vanya.
Only new technologies will help to keep cities from pollution noise.
Okay.
Proving cities is if we don't do anything to prepare for this expansion, the cities of the future will be noise polluted and overcrowded.
Okay. The next, the third statement, Dasha.
Many foreign architects helped to design Astana. There are amazing figurative buildings designed by the world's famous architects, a lot of green spaces, a good type network, and a very efficient public transport system.
Okay. Is she right? Okay, good. It's a good job. Okay, next, Anna.
This world is hard to believe she was listening asking. In the 2016, the slide of the app was launching. The app offers more than 100 services. For example, you can use it to order a sheet, buy tickets for a concert, make a doctor's appointment, receive notifications from school, write recommendations about other children, and much more. Okay, you are right. And Almas, the next statement.
Astana is a technological example for European and American cities. In fact, it's I think European and American cities have a lot to learn from Astana.
Okay. And let's make a conclusion. Do you like Astana? Yes. Why do you like it? Why do you like it? Because of what? Dasha?
Because of you develop technologies.
Okay. Okay. Any ideas, Vanya?
Yes, it's a good example for city of future.
Okay. Other ideas, Amir?
There's generally a lot of interesting things, like a lot of theaters, museums, and etc.
Okay. Any ideas? Veronica? Do you like Astana? And why? Okay. Please speak a bit louder. Okay. And how do you think? Is Astana a city of future? Yes, of course. Almas. Your idea?
I think Astana in fact a city of future because of its obvious advantages, like a lot of green spaces, the free Wi-Fi network, and so on.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it was a great job. Now, next, please pay attention to the next exercise. Your task is exercise number 3, page 112. Please find sentences with conditionals from the text. All in all, there must be 3 sentences with conditionals. Okay, maybe 0 conditional, first conditional, second, or third. Who is the first? Veronica? Okay, which conditional? First, is she right? Okay, next. 2 more sentences. Almira?
If I had been with my own eyes, I wouldn't have people. I think it's the condition.
Is she right? Okay, The next, Amir?
If I lived in Astana, I'd use it every day. I think it's second condition.
Okay, it's the second conditional. Which sentence which conditional express imaginary situation? Second conditional. Which conditional express imaginary situation connected with the past tense? Third conditional. Which conditional expresses general truth, scientific truth? Zero conditional. And which conditional expresses real situation connected with? Okay, the first conditional. Okay, it's great. It's a good job. Now let's do the following exercise. Please look at these sentences, read them, and define which conditional is it. Andrei, read the first sentence. Andrei, look at the whiteboard. Read the first sentence.
If we lived in Europe, we will be dreaming to breathe in fresh air. I think second condition.
It is the
Second
second conditional. Okay. Dasha?
The parallel lines don't cross if you draw them. It's 0 conditional.
Yes, it's a 0 conditional. Is she right?
Yes.
Why it is a 0 conditional?
It's general truth.
Yes, it is a scientific fact. Yes, it is a scientific fact. Okay, next. Anya?
Where scientists create artificial intelligence, people make progress. I think it's first conditional.
The first conditional. Okay, and the last sentence. Okay, Amina?
Internet would have the great goal. I think this is third conditional.
And why?
Because this is imaginary situation.
In the? Yes, in the past, not in the present, but in the past. Okay, it's a great job. I think you know this theme very well. And let's play a small game connected with the theme conditionals. Okay, please. Okay, please look at the whiteboard. Now we have 2 groups, and that's why we have 2 teams. Group 1 will be team number 1, and group 2 will be team number 2. Please, one of you choose the figures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and read the sentence and give the right form of the verb according to the conditionals. 0, first, second, third. Okay, team number 1, you are welcome. Who is the first? Amir, read. Choose. Any.
Let's try first.
The third, okay? The third. Okay.
You look tired. If
Uh-huh.
I was you, I'll take it in.
Uh-huh. Let's check. If I win you, don't forget. If I win. Okay. Team number 2, you are welcome.
Number 6.
Number 6, okay.
If I had money, I would buy those coat.
That's cool. Now let's check. Okay, you are right. Okay, team number 1. Team number 1, please don't be shy. Number 7.
Plants will die if you
Plants will die if you
don't water them.
them. If you don't water them. Let's check. You are right. That's okay. Next, team number 2. Lamina.
Or
The fourth. Okay,
if I had to change to get not better, I would not come for better.
please. If I had. You are one team, please. If you want to correct, you please correct. Is it the final answer?
Yes.
If I had, let's check. Of course, had, because what conditional is it? The third conditional, okay. Please be attentive. Team number 1, Vanya.
Number 5.
Number 5, please.
If I would be angry if you had brought the computer.
Is it the final answer? Amir?
I would have been angry if you had brought the Bible.
Okay. Do you agree with Amir?
Yes.
Stop. Okay. Would have been. Okay. Next, team number 2. Please choose. Number 3, Amira. You are welcome.
I would not catch gold if I would work my want to work.
Do you agree with you? Is it your final answer?
No.
It's not your final answer, please. Your final answer?
I will not catch gold. I
Please.
will have catch gold if I had
Won.
I won
Won.
my one story.
Так. Please, repeat.
I wouldn't have catch apples if I won my one story.
Wouldn't have won. Is it also okay? How do you think? Okay. Now next, team number 1.
I guess there isn't much of a choice right now, but I will choose second.
Second, okay.
You would not have got to hospital if you had consulted the doctor in time.
Would not have what?
You would not have got.
Wouldn't have got.
That's right.
You said wouldn't have got or
I said would not have got.
okay. And the one?
Number 8.
Number 8, please. Okay. In the Please, louder, please. You are discussing now. You have little time to discuss. Okay, your final answer?
In the accident yesterday, a man wouldn't have been killed if the train hadn't stopped.
Why wouldn't? There is no note here.
Or would
Would have
been killed
if the train
hadn't stopped.
okay. Wouldn't have been killed, hadn't stopped. Okay. Okay. Team number 2 is the winner. Okay. Clap your hands. Congratulate. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. It was a great job. And now let's do a small conclusion, a small summary. Please open your notebooks. Open your notebook. Find your links. A special link for team number 1 and a special link for team group number 2. Please, team number 1, your task is to make a cluster on the theme an old city. You must characterize an old city. And team number 2, group number 2, is to characterize, to write some sentences, maybe some words connecting concerning to a future city. And then one of you will present. You may use your own ideas. You may use, of course, the model text from this lesson, City of the Future, and make a cluster. Task. I'll give you 3 minutes.
I will develop.
Now 2 minutes are left. You must choose the speaker from your group and present your platform. Now 40 seconds are left. Are you going to be ready? Guys, are you going to be ready? Okay. Do you need extra time? Group number 1 is finishing, I see. What about group number 2? Group number 2 is also finishing. Please use your own ideas, maybe. Use ideas from the text. Okay, time is up. Time is up. We have shortage of time, please. Okay, now stop. Please. Group number 1, your cluster. Your theme is an old city. Please, group number 2, pay attention to the answer. Please. Now give all the characteristics of an old city.
An old city is usually more rusty and dusty. It's less innovative, but it might be a clearer environment in terms of infrastructure.
Okay.
Also, people are more humble and kind, less immigration, and the last but not least, obviously a better community health with the issues.
Okay, thank you. Now, where? Okay, group number 2, your presentation. Your cluster is about a future city. Okay? Please, you're welcome. Who is the speaker? Okay, who is the speaker? Dasha. Please.
In the future city, we will have smart house with new apps and video developments.
Okay.
There will be electric cars with no pollution.
Okay.
With no harmful habitats. There will be renewable energy.
Okay. And?
Clean streets and clean air.
Okay.
There will be recycling waste and from the recycling there can be new tools that people can use.
Okay, thank you. And please tell me please, in which city, Earth city or future do you want to live? And why? I mean, in which city, in what city do you want to live?
I personally prefer a future city because I think it will be more comfortable for me personally because there will be a lot of things that will make my life much easier and much more interesting than in older cities. And maybe in old cities the people are better, but I think the advantages of the future city is more than old cities.
Okay. I think that most of you would like to live in future cities. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now let's return to our lesson objectives. How do you think? Have we reached the goals of our lessons? Have we talked about everyday items connected with science and technology?
Yes, we did.
Yes. Did you understand the article about the future of cities?
Yes, we did.
Okay, you understand and you understand all the words. Okay. Can you distinguish between first, second, and third conditionals?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why the goals of our lessons are achieved. Yes, it's a great job. Let's congratulate ourselves. And the last, please, reflection. Please look. Jumbo, please enter to the link. Go to the link. And please write down your emotions connected with this lesson. Okay, your emotions, maybe some of your interesting ideas. Did you like this lesson? Why did you like this lesson? Your emotions. Were you satisfied with yourself after this lesson? Please write down your emotions. Okay. Okay, now we have come to our last stage of our lesson. Please, and let's look at your emotions. Okay. Okay, it's a great job. I see all of you are very satisfied with today's lessons. And I think it is great. Almas, thank you for your reflection. Amina, Adina, Sophia, all of you. Okay, thank you for your ideas, for your emotions. Okay. Now, and the last task for today is your home task. The home task will be to make a PowerPoint presentation on the topic My Dream Future City for the next lesson. And let's sum up our lesson. What is the main idea of today's lesson? How do you think? What is the main idea? Okay, group number one, Vanya.
I think the main idea of our lesson is the fact that future cities is obviously better than old cities. It has its own advantages, technologies, a little more comfortable. But people shouldn't forget about the fact that we should keep our mind, and human mind wouldn't
Would be
wouldn't be
changed, maybe this.
wouldn't be changed.
Okay. And group number two. Your
In this part of new technologies, only can be replaced by, for example, artificial intelligence. We have our feelings and emotions, and makes us important. So I think technologies are great, but it's not the main because people are still.
Okay, thank you. And the main idea, I think you can agree with me, that new technologies are very good, but human mind is better, is the best. Okay, thank you for today's lesson. Please don't forget to fill your self-assessment marks to your self-assessment, please. Now, thank you for today's lesson. Please, it was a great job. Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.